In the last video, I gave you an introduction into unreflected perfectionism and why it doesn't serve you. In this video today, I want to show you what is holding you back and how you can transform it. First, we have to ask ourselves how perfectionism serves us, what we get out of it. It serves us as a protection against strong emotions. You will probably first think of low vibrating emotions: sadness, anger, resentment, bitterness, desperation, or shame. These emotions could come up when your work gets criticized. But also with compliments, applause, and hype, we often have to learn how to receive them well. There are many people who cannot really accept a compliment without directly dismissing it. Oh, it wasn't that special. My new work is so much better. I certainly used to say things like this a lot in the past. Just accepting a compliment was very uncomfortable for me. To sum it up, through perfectionism, people postpone the production and publication of their work into the infinite future and try to protect themselves from ever having to deal with criticism or recognition. If you want to overcome your perfectionism, you have to learn to accept strong emotions, to accept criticism, and to accept praise. You have to accept the possibility to fail. You even have to be grateful for failure because, as my mentor Lisa Nichols said, only if you are ready to fail, you are ready to fly. So, how can you learn accepting these feelings? For me, it was super helpful to once again reflect on where my feelings have their origin, in my thinking, and through that in what perspective I choose. To make it super clear, my feelings are not created by stuff that happens in the outside world. I create them through choosing a certain perspective towards what happens in the outside world. Let me tell you a short story. A few years ago, I experienced a severe car accident in which I almost died. This is where this scar is coming from. Somehow, I was lucky enough to never got into the victim role. This would have been a perspective that I could have chosen. I could have blamed the car driver and see the car accident as something I can't fully recover from. This would have led to feelings like resentment, anger, doubt, and desperation. But something in me saw the car accident as an opportunity for growth, development, and gratitude. This perspective led to feelings of gratefulness. For example, I am just grateful to be alive and for the gift of an out-of-body and near-death experience. It also led to feelings of connection. Connections with my parents and friends. And it led to feelings of purpose, because through the car accident, I realized that I want to use this gift of a second life opportunity to support others in their missions. So, if we really know that our feelings are always created by ourselves, we know that an external event doesn't have any power about us. So it just doesn't make sense anymore to try to protect us from external situations in order to not experience certain feelings. And so perfectionism doesn't make sense anymore. I know from experience that this is sometimes a little bit tricky. We all come to the point where we can't see the inside-outside nature of the world for a while and where our monkey minds go wild. For example, I used to worry a lot about money and career opportunities in the future. Once again, I want to emphasize that thoughts like these are innocent and okay, and that they don't have to last forever. Because something magical can happen. You get an insight and see the world in a new light. And all of a sudden, you are back on your home base of a light-hearted feeling. In the next video, I will teach you 2 simple exercises that will lead you deeper towards this understanding. They will raise your vibration and melt the ice layer of unreflected perfectionism. I see you in the next video.